Hi everyone, it's me Michelle again and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am coming back with another room refresh slash makeover. This time I'm going to be making this tiny corner into my kids' homeschool area. Right now it holds these two shelves that we kind of haven't been using. They've just been pretty much accumulating junk or whatever. I don't have enough of my own personal books to fill them up, so we're just going to get rid of them and we're going to take everything down so I can utilize the space behind them and make it into a productive area for them to do some schoolwork. And to start off, I'm just going through the books and everything, getting rid of what's broken, ripped, and missing pages, and then I'm going to go through the rest of them and put my books into my room and stick everything else where it kind of goes. This was the area after we had gotten the bookshelves moved out. We were able to open up quite a bit of space just by moving those out. And I am going through and going to clean where they had been sitting. It was awfully dusty behind them. Kind of sweeping, mopping, getting that all squared away. And also want to mention, my mop pad is just stained. It's reusable. You wash them. I have this one and another one. Both of them are both stained. So it's not dirty. It's just used. I found these storage bins over at Walmart. They're the Your Zone brand, and I'm going to be using them to store pencils and art supplies in. I wish I had gotten more than one. I didn't realize it was going to be like as small as what it is width-wise, but I really like how deep they were, and they were actually came in quite a bit of handy when it came to putting away a lot of the paint and construction paper, pencils, all that kind of stuff. I really like these. I would definitely recommend getting them. Short note, I hate putting together furniture. I'm awful about it. I once put an entertainment center together backwards with a butter knife. That is my level of skills in the building furniture department. So I did this one, and then I let my husband do a cube unit that we had also gotten. And then I already had a bookshelf that was put together, and it was just brought over to use into the living room area so that we could have the back wall exposed so we could put up a whiteboard. These brackets were already on the wall when we moved in. I'm pretty sure they were used to hold shelves. If I'm not mistaken, I think we took down the shelves that these went to. Anyways, I'm taking them down and I'm going to put the brackets away so that the landlords can have them if they want to put them back up. I don't think they will. They didn't really touch much in terms of doing anything with the house. It had set up for quite a while before we ended up moving into it, but I just put them away anyway. And I'm taking these alphabet banners. I found this over at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale for about $2, and I'm putting these around the little corner area. I have the grades I'm going to be teaching are 5th, 3rd, 2nd, and pre-K. My youngest is 4, so we're going to be doing alphabet. That's why I got these, just so they had something to look at. And it's also going to come in handy because my middle son, he struggles. I think it's dyslexia that he has. It's never been formally diagnosed. He just struggles a lot with reading, and he still writes his letters backwards, rather. Not numbers. He's pretty good with those. But he writes his letter backwards, so it serves as a good reminder for him to be able to look up and see what they look like as he is writing. So, multi-purpose. My husband ended up hanging up the whiteboards. I put up 2 of them, but I found this one at Hobby Lobby. It was on sale for $11, down from $22, and I just wanted to share that because I thought that was a really good deal. Now I am putting in the bookcases, the cube unit, and those little shelves, and trying to figure out how I was going to orient everything and fix it. I ended up just deciding to put it all on one wall like the bookshelves had been, just because it kind of looked weird if I was trying to like make it a corner and wrap it around. But I actually ended up liking how it turned out in the end. I just wish that middle one was a little bit taller, but it's whatever. It's not going to bother me too much at the end of the day. This bookshelf I want to eventually fill with more books, but it is one of the things doing the homeschool. I hadn't anticipated on homeschooling this year. I have had my kids in public school pretty much since they started going to school, and homeschooling was never anything I felt overly passionate about, wasn't anything I felt compelled to ever do for my kids. But my oldest ran into some problems. He has autism. He's a level 3 on the spectrum, and he ran into some problems during his school year this last year, and I ended up just making the decision to pull him and the rest of his siblings for a little while because they were only able to go to that certain school because of him. So I decided to pull them. We're going to try homeschooling at this point in time, and then we're going to reassess in about 2 years and see how it's going then. But as far as like books and supplies, I got exactly what I needed to start. If you're thinking that homeschooling is going to be cheaper than sending them to school, that is absolutely wrong. I have to be easily $500 to $600 in, and they haven't even started. They're due to start next week. But this is how everything looked when I finished. There was still some things I want to do, like a clock and maybe like a calendar with the days of the week, month, etc. I have one, it just wouldn't fit on the wall. And it would also look cute with a rug, but we are potty training a puppy, so that's just out of the cards right now. And for the table, we also used a folding card table just because it is in the living room. If we ever need that space opened back up, we can fold the table up and just push it off to the side. That is all for today's video. If these are the kind of videos you like to see, just let me know in the comments. And also, if you want to see the supplies, like the learning resources that I was able to find for my kids this year, and you want to see a more in-depth video of that, just let me know in the comments. But I will see you guys in the next one, and thank you so much for watching.